Oh man. Should I? Ooh, you can almost see my hooch. I'm not gonna show this part. Okay, I'm gonna change outfits and go.
The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Let's not get it twisted though. I'm sensitive and all that, but I'm a tough cookie. At the end of the day, I truly don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I just really don't.
Hey, beautifuls. I forgot to do my intro. Okay. Hey, beautifuls. Welcome to my new YouTube video. Y'all can call me Cecilia or Sissy or whatever y'all want, whatever y'all like. But into this video is the part 2 for the why you shouldn't be in a trio. Okay, this video is my long, and yes, I'm editing this the day of it's being released, so this gonna come a little late like the other part, but it's okay, y'all, because I already said on my TikTok, if y'all follow me on my TikTok, y'all already saw, because I posted this so late, I'm gonna do a story time, and it's going to be a fake friendship story time, but just one part, because I'm not doing this again. Like 2 parts is just not for me. I'm just gonna do a full ass video next time and just tell the tea, because 2 parts is just, yeah, I'm so lazy when it comes to editing. So yeah, but this is the intro. Please like, subscribe, and click the ring bell to be notified when I post another video. Okay, and please subscribe. I just want to, this is one of my dreams. I just want to do YouTube for fun, and just want to have a little community, and that's on period. That's all I want. I don't really care about the famous shit. I just want to do videos because it's fun, and it's more fun when more people watch my videos. You know, it makes me more motivated to do new YouTube videos. But yeah, this was the intro. I'm glowing, and I did my new hair. Y'all gonna see in another video. But if you go to my TikTok, y'all already saw how my hair look. It looks so good. So yeah, like, subscribe, or comment on whatever y'all want to see in this channel, because I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to do whatever y'all want to see. But what I'm gonna do in this channel is just like what I plan to do is story times, shit chat videos. I feel like I want to do a podcast Friday. Like, I don't know, I want to do a podcast Friday. Like, in podcast Friday, I'm just gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna just talk my shit, or sometimes maybe I'm gonna do lives, but we're gonna see, maybe in the future. But like, first I'm gonna start doing videos, and they're gonna be podcast Friday. So I'm gonna try to do podcast Friday and post it every Friday. But if I don't post it on Friday, I'm gonna probably post it on Saturday. But we're gonna see what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna start a little bit slow, like maybe podcast Friday and short video. Because bitch, I need a podcast because I talk too much. So I need a little podcast and talk my shit, because yeah. That's what the other video was, just a mess, because I talked so much in the video, and it was just so much other stuff that I was talking about that was not about whatever I was trying to talk about. Why you shouldn't be in a chill. That was the theme, but I was talking about my other shit. But yeah, it's okay. But yeah, let's jump into the video. So now y'all need to remember who is who. So Kiwi is not too much in this story time, because I obviously said to y'all, she started always first grade. So we didn't even go in the same class. But I was still friends with her. We were still cool. We were still hanging out after school and stuff like that. And Devil and Dog is very important into this story. And I just gonna remind y'all that in 4th grade we had a friendship with another girl, but me and her, we was not really close. So I'm not gonna talk about her. I'm gonna just ignore that she even existed. It's that bitch always trying to try me. So that's a whole nother story time. But yeah, I did not like that whole, and yeah, I call her a whole lot. I'm a girl scorer, but like, that was not a girl scorer. She was just giving pick me and choose me, but it was not, I was not having it. I did not like her, and when I do not like people, you can clearly see I do not like you. because you was just bothering me and you was trying me and you was doing too much, like especially after the friendship, and then you was just like ew, like your personality is dirty, and till this day I do not like you, like for real, like I can never be cool with you. No, I never liked you. Nobody liked you. Like even my friends now, they even said like they don't like this hoe, and that's on period. We don't like you. We don't like you because you are a pick me ass bitch. You wanna be choosing so bad. You was not giving that. You was not giving. You was not giving. You would do anything for a man validation, but it was not giving that. I did not like it, and there's a lot of girls around me that was like this. But I'm just saying, she was in this friendship, but I was ignoring her all the time. Like I did not. She was pretty much giving background character, but tried to be the man, but it was never given that. I like this girl. Like I for real did not. She bothered me because she was just trying to start up drama, and I do not like hoes like this. I do not like girls like this. I call these girls hoes, yeah, because they trying. They always try to create something that was never there. You always try to create some drama that was never there. But I can talk about this in another video or in my podcast Friday. Maybe that can be the topic for the podcast Friday, because I feel like in Friday I'm definitely going to do a podcast Friday because I need to talk my shit. Like it was never given. She gonna be absolutely an example in this video. I'm gonna talk about pick me bitches in that video and pick me boys. Yeah, both because pick me niggas exist. But let's get into this video. And when I tell y'all, I already put disclaimer before in this video. Every time I'm gonna do story time, I'm always gonna put disclaimer. Like y'all do not play with me because I'm not bothered about this situation anymore. I'm moved on. I actually, when I start talking about this situation, I just realize that I move on because I can talk about it. Because before, when this situation was bothering me, I couldn't talk about it. Every time somebody asked me about this situation, I was like, no, I don't want to talk about it because it's still bothering me. Like y'all still bother me, but now it's not bothering me. It's just I'm mad that I even let stuff like this slide. That's what I'm mad. Like when I tell y'all that y'all these story times, I'm mad because I let stuff like this slide. I should have talked my shit. Like I talked my shit. I should have showed that I was bothered. Like I was bothered by this whole trying to play me, trying to create drama that was never there. But yeah, that's a whole nother story. I'm gonna talk about it in Friday. Y'all gonna see it. We now go in third grade. Third grade was hell. In this friendship, let me take out my gun because yeah, but it was hell. In this friendship, third grade was hell. Boom. I'm gonna tell y'all strike one. This girl was gaslighting me and manipulating me and dog like so much to the point that we just I told y'all in the first time I was definitely a dog at first, but then I was like not having it, and that's why Devil did not fuck with me. I feel like she really did not fuck with me because I started not having it. I started not having it. I was like I did not let shit slide. If I was bothered about something, I was calling it out, and that's on period. And some people cannot take that. They cannot take honesty. They cannot take honesty, and they cannot take pure and honest and down to earth people because y'all trying to break them. Like that's what I'm saying. Like people have made me, especially Devil, have made me a person that I'm like I can. Like I'm so emotional available to the point that I know like if I feel any type of weird negative energy, I'm leaving. I'm not like I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing that. So she was trying to gaslight me and manipulate me and dog, and I was not having it at the end of this friendship, and that's why I feel like she manipulated dog also into not saying that they don't want to be my friend anymore because I was not having it at the end of this friendship. I was like, it was like mentally I was just done. I was over it. It was just not cool. And she would one example I'm gonna say, she tried to make us two Muslims. And I'm like,
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh Nah, hell no.
I'll be honest. Like, yes, the Islam community can come and jump on me. Like, y'all can jump on me, but at the end of the day, she tried to do this, and it was true. Like, it's mad true. If I contact dog right now, I can. I have the ability to do that, but I'm not gonna do it. But if y'all want proof, sometimes I can literally contact dog and ask her, did she try to make us Muslims? She going to tell y'all the truth. And y'all can ask Kiwi too. She gonna tell y'all the truth. It happened. So do not come for me. I have no issues with other religions. I'm a Christian. Like, I'm come from a Christian household. I come from Christian beliefs. But I have no issues with people that are Muslim or in the Islam community. I have no issues with that. I feel like every religion have the rights to believe in whatever they want. Not everybody has the rights to believe whatever they want. Even the satanic, I don't know what y'all call that, but what's that called? Y'all can believe in whatever you want, as long as y'all do not come for me. I'm cool. I'm not into that all that. But you cannot jump on me when I tell y'all what I believe in, because I never will do that to somebody else. Like, if you believe in something, that's cool, but do not come on me. What?
You ranking ass bitch. You dead wrong now.
Pause. Pause. What? Wait. Did I really say that? I know I'm talking about. I swear to God, that was the devil. Yeah, that was not right. Actually, I need to no, like, that was just, that really threw me the fuck off. Like, no, girl, like, I really said that. Oh, and I was talking about religion. I did not do it on purpose, for real. Like, do I even gotta keep it in the video? I'm probably going to keep it in the video, because see, like, sometimes I be saying stuff, and I don't even mean to. Like, it was just a slip up. Like, I was not trying to say that. Let's come back to the story. That girl, like, she was trying to manipulate us into believing that. And why? The reason why I'm bothered is because she knew I was Christian, and she knew that dog was not really religious like that. She don't believe in God the way we did. Like, obviously, me and devil, we had in common that we believed in a God. Like something that Islam and Christians have in common is we believe in one God and one God only. So we had that in common. But I feel like this was also mad weird that she tried to do that when she knew that dog was not believing in God the way we did. Like, she didn't really believe in afterlife the way we did, and I feel like she should have just respected us to believe in whatever we wanted, but she tried to make us believe the way she believed. And I feel like it's weird, and I feel like that is something that I feel like I don't think that Islam community I don't think they stand for that, to try to change somebody into believing something that they don't really believe in. I've heard from a lot of people that believe that are Muslims that they think that certain Christians are very they force people into believing the way they want to believe. But I feel like this happened to me from y'all community. So y'all need to check on y'all people too. I'm just saying, because it can happen from y'all community too, because it did happen. And yeah, I don't care what y'all say. She was young, whatever. She was young, but she was smart enough into doing this. She was smart enough. She was, yeah, I'm saying, like, we went in third grade. In third grade, y'all knew right to wrong. Like, come on now. Like, no, like, I don't feel like, in the comments, if y'all try to say, oh, she was young, da da da, okay, she was young, I was young too, and she tried to manipulate me and dog into believing in the way she believed. For example, I gotta say it, this girl said that in their religion, I don't know if all the Muslims believe in this way, I'm not, but yeah. So she said that in their religion they eat in specific way. Like, if you have your knife in the I don't know, it was like in the right hand, yeah, the devil going to do something in your food. And I was mad scared. Like, when I was in third grade, I was spooky la la. I was scared. when it comes to spiritual stuff, I was not having it. And to this day, when it comes to demons and stuff like that, oh girl, no, I'm not having that. See, when you talk about the devil, I'm like, I'm gonna do anything to rebuke that. So I obviously listened to her and was not eating I was eating the way she ate. But when I told my other friend that are come from a Muslim household, she was like, "Girl, what?" She was like, "What?" The girl. And one thing she told me, she said, "Oh, they cannot have mirrors in the room." She tried to make me and dog not have mirrors in a room. I was like, what? Because she said if you have a mirror in your room, the devil gonna come out of the mirror. I was like, and oh my god, I remember also that also connected to this. Like, if you do faces on the mirror, you going to start like being crazy and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god.
Oh, jump scare.
Like y'all don't understand how much I was so scared of mirrors for years after this. That's what I'm saying. When people gaslight you into believing in a certain way, it's wrong. Like, please go talk to a therapist, because like this made me scared of mirrors. Like, it was for years after this, I still do not trust mirrors. Like, when it comes to mirrors, I don't fuck with them. It was for years that I was like not even looking at the mirror for too long, because I felt like I wanted to go crazy, like, because she said that. I mean, I believe in devil and like demons and stuff, but that was just far-fetched. She was saying that I couldn't even have a mirror in my room, but literally I need a mirror in my room, because how the hell I'm gonna look at my outfit? Like, my outfit need to look good. Imagine I see my man, my future husband, outside, and my outfit look, you know.
Patrick, can you shut the fuck up?
She was doing stuff like that, and I was like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? What we got going on? And this I know though. This I know a lot of Muslims do. But like, I'm not Muslim. I'm a Christian. But she tried to make me a Muslim. Y'all need to understand. Y'all need to deepen. Every time you eat or you do something, you need to say Bismillah. I was like, okay. So I was doing that all the time. I even did it at home, and one time my mom catch me and she was like, are you Muslim? Like, girl, what? Since when have I doing that? Like, the issue here is not that she's Muslim. The issue here is she tried to make somebody that are not Muslim, I'm a Christian, and somebody that are not Muslim, she didn't believe in God the way we did, a Muslim. And that's the issue here. Like, why are you trying to make us somebody that we're not? Like, if you really want a Muslim friends, go be friends with somebody that's Muslim, because it was a lot of kids in that damn school that was Muslim. So you could have went and befriended somebody else that are Muslim. If your parents was not okay with you being with Christian friends or being with somebody that don't believe in God, we're cool. Like, go be friends with somebody else and get somebody else to do it. Exactly. Get somebody else to do it. Because, girl, you was doing too much, 3 much, 4 much. It was just not giving. Like, get somebody else to do it. So, like, I was like, girl, like, I was in disbelief when I'm thinking about it. I'm like, girl, what was I doing all that? I was really deriding this girl. Like, it was just giving that. Like, I cannot say the full word. No, not in this context. But yeah, it was just not giving, because it's like, why are you trying to make somebody that I'm not? Like, it was just not, it never sat well with me after I was reflecting, and I was like, girl, this friendship was toxic. If we disagreed with this girl, with Devil, she was getting mad. She was doing the most. She was making, if she had an issue with. So here I'm trying to explain that if one of us disagree with her, me and Dog, if we disagreed with her with something, she was trying to put us against each other, like me and dog against each other, and exclude us for like an hour or like a day. And she often did that towards me because obviously I started to catch on. It started because obviously Kiwi was a good ass friend, and she was calling her out, but through me, because she was never talking about with these girls after what had happened in second grade. Yeah, she was never talking with these girls anymore. She was saying like the stuff that she doing is wrong. Like she really trying to make you Muslim, and y'all are friends, and she trying to make you somebody else that you're not. Weirdness. So you need to wait. My video is literally up soon, and it's just doing so much. But I don't even know where I was, but I feel like I was at the part when I was talking about like she was trying to put us two, like me and dog, against each other, and she always wanted to be that one friend that always was like one of us can rely on. Like she tried to be like the leader of the group. You know, that time when it was trending and people was talking about the leader of the group. She was trying to be that, but I was not having that because I'm like, nobody gonna boss around me, bitch. Not me. Not today, not tomorrow, and not ever. Like, yeah. At the end of this friendship, I was like, do not test me. Like, I was like, do not play with me. So this girl, it was just at one point, because one thing about it, I have a little bit abandonment and attachment issues, and I probably got it more in this friendship. So it was just like a period of time when I was like, when she was like making, you know, when I said that she was always making us like ignoring us and stuff like that, and she was doing that. And then when I confronting them, like when I confronted her, she was like, no, I didn't do it, and yeah. So she was always making her, and I said this in the first story time when it was ask me out, and they was doing that, but like, so much more in I almost said season 3, it's giving season 3, because my whole life has been a whole show. Yeah, it was giving my life has gave the grassy for real, and I love the grassy eats down the grassy the next generation. It was giving that. Like I can never breathe. Like I can never be like happy. I can never be at peace. No, like no, people always try me, y'all. If it's not friends, it's parents. If it's not parents, it's bullies. If it's not bullies, it's my sibling. It's always somebody try me, and I'm always like I'm the purest soul. And the thing is, I'm also the type of girl, I feel so much energy. I feel so much energy. So if I feel like somebody is hating me for no reason, I feel that. Like, I feel it in me. I'm not saying inside me because y'all saw what happened at the beginning of the video. Let's continue. She was ignoring me, and I was calling her out, but she was not. She was acting delulu. She was acting delusional. I know, homegirl. I know you delusional, but I'm delusional too, and I know what you're trying to do, but it was not giving it. So I went and talked to Dog because I feel like Dog would have backed me up. Bitch, hoe was fake as shit. So you deserve all that talking shit we was doing since season 1. You deserve that. You deserve that. Because you were not even backing me up when I was your best friend, like your first best friend in this school. I was being with you when you also was getting bullied. Bitch, I could have been my own friend. I could have lived alone. I could have been alone. Because I'm okay with that. I'm okay being alone. I love being alone. But you was just not backing me up when this hoe was doing all that. Imagine that was you. Imagine that was you. This is why I cannot be friends with people pleasers. I was a people pleaser, but I'm not that today. It's just not giving that. I do not go for that. I'm no. And I will never do that. I will never be a pick me girl because, bitch, I do not care about male validation. What? Bitch, I know a man will fuck you over. A man will fuck you over. A man will fuck you over. They will cheat on you with your bestie, or the one girl you call a bestie. They will fuck. They will fuck your best friend. They will fuck your best friend. They will fuck your sister. They will fuck your mother. Like, girl, you cannot trust men. And male validation is just not worth it. If you fall for male validation, girl, whew, I pray for you. I pray for you. For you. Because, girl, these people bitches, they think men will be there at your lowest. Men will not be there. When you're at your lowest, they will go and find another girl. They will go and find another nigga. Well, some of these niggas be on the low. They be the closet. The closet is glass. Yeah. So yeah, go trying to ignore me. I was not having that. I was calling them out like this bitch. And then when I was saying that, I feel like when y'all go along, y'all talk shit about me. So I was not having it. I was calling her out, and it was one time. The message shit was, I always suspected them talking shit behind my back when they were going and icing me out, and I was like, and the thing is, the reason why I didn't confront them there like was because it was like I couldn't find them like in school, because this school was not big, but it was not small either, and they could have been. I couldn't find them. Like, it was in the breaks. They would go so fast, so I couldn't catch up with them, and then I couldn't find them. It was like they were a ghost. Like, they were not there like the whole day, and then in the next class, I was like, where were y'all at? I was like, why are you acting like that and shit? I was like, this is weird. Like, the way they were acting was so weird. And then, yeah, like, one time I confronted this dog was playing with my feelings. She was coming, now they were going alone, they were being alone, they were ignoring me when I was talking to them and stuff like that. And then, when Devil was not at school, when she went home, yeah, like, this girl was coming to me and trying to be with me. I was like, girl, what the fuck? Like, what you doing? And it was one time I was not having it. I was like, do not play with me. Do not play with me. Do not act like you are one of those, like, friends that are going to be with you when you feel alone. Like, no, I'm not that girl. So I was coming out. I was like, why y'all be ignoring me the whole day? And I was looking for y'all in the whole school. I was not finding y'all. So why y'all be ignoring me? Like, what the fuck y'all got going on? And they was like, and she was like, oh yeah. When I asked her question, I was like, this is an investigation. You know, I'm gonna be a detective and shit. So this is probably. I was like, girl, let me use my detective senses and call this girl out. I was like, first of all, when y'all was going on, were y'all talking shit about me? And she was like, yeah. Put everything on Devil, bitch. Ho. I'm not stupid. I'm not slow. You were talking shit too. And the thing is, the fact that you was entertaining that shit and then act and now put all the guilt on Devil is crazy to me. You are fake. So yeah, I was like, yep, they was talking shit. And then I was like, do y'all even want to be my friend anymore? Because if y'all don't want to be my friend, come to me straight up. Post up. You gonna post up. Like, if you don't wanna wait, how that meme go? I'm gonna put that meme on. Y'all know I'm gonna put that meme on this meme. I got y'all.
When I leave, you wanna keep doing this. But then when I come around, you don't wanna post up. So how about you just say it to my face the things you've been saying about me?
Post up then. Like, what y'all got going on? So I was like, okay. She was like, I want to be a friend. I don't know about Devil. Like, y'all need to remember, she's not a black girl, but I'm trying to, for entertaining purposes, I'm gonna act like she was a white girl. If she was a black girl, yeah, bitch, we would have tussling. Like, I'm just saying, we will be tussling because you do that to your own people. Wow. To your own people. But this girl was not black. She was She was white, so I couldn't tussle because they gonna call the cops on me. So I'm not trying to do. Now, why am I like this? I was joking, y'all. I was joking. This is all for jokes. It's just a stereotypical joke. Like, it's death a joke. Like, I'm not serious. Because I have fought with white women before. Like, let's be for real. And they never called the cops. So I'm joking. I'm joking. Because I would have, I actually, you know what? She didn't even come with that much energy anyways. But I just felt like the fakeness. She trying to make herself the victim. Like, babes, you're not the victim. Because stop acting like that. You knew that y'all was sucking shit. You knew that y'all was ignoring me on purpose. Stop acting like a victim. She come here with the Karen tears. Let's be for real. I'm not trying to do, because I could have post up. Like, guys, I don't fight my friends either. So don't play. Whew. I was mad that day. I don't know. Maybe I was on my. Cause in third grade I got my period, so maybe I was on my period that day. I don't know. Maybe. Because I was like, oh my god, like I was probably screaming at the girl, and people around me was like, girl, what the no, like, hello, like what's going on? And the fact that no teachers popped up, like they never was. Like, I was like, what? Where was the teachers? Like that school was a whole mess. The teachers was not even there. Like no, like girl, this school was a whole mess. Whew. I'm telling y'all, I mess. So I was screaming at the girl face. I was like, girl, I was your best friend. When we started the school, I was your friend. I was actually being with you. I had another friend group before her. And sometimes I would be playing with her instead of my friends. I was like, I would stop playing with my friends to be with you. And you were doing all this. Bitch, before me, you didn't have friends. Now you're trying to act like that. I was not having it. I was like, girl, you do, like, yo, you fake. Like, I'm mad. I was more mad at her than they were, because I was like, I suspected they were being like that in the first place. I knew, like, I be knowing when people fake. But I was more disappointed at Dog, because me and Dog, we been friends longer. I consider you my best friend, and you do me like that. You let somebody talk shit about me in front of you, and you would not even back me up. Like, you weird. So it's like, okay. So I feel like it was the next day, or like, I don't know, a few days after this. And obviously Dog went to snitch on me to devil. Like, is this your mother? Like, is this your girlfriend? Like, is this your man? What's going on? What you got going on? Okay, snitch on me. But I already said what I said, and I meant it. I even said to them, so what I said. So they come here. I'm gonna say the disclaimer. At this time, obviously, we went in third grade. I did not know what hygiene was. I did not even know that word. I was bad at English at the time. Either way, I did not know. So yeah, I was starting. Obviously, I was starting to become like a woman. I was having hormones and stuff, and they came here. They came here. We don't want to be a friend because you smell. I was like, cool. So when you smell like a fucking, what the fuck y'all call it? Nickels, metal. When the rain comes, I did not call you out. And when you were smelling musty, I will not never do that. I would just come up to, like, never did that. I never made you feel bad for smelling, for having bad hygiene. I would have come at you as a friend and talk to you. And I was like, okay, so that's the reason that you wouldn't hang out with me. I should have cut them off there. Like, I was so pissed I even befriended these bitches again. Oh my god, when that happened to me, I was so in disbelief, and I cried. Obviously, I cried because it's something that you don't want to hear. After that, girl, I was panicking. If I smell bad, I was panicking. Like, I was panicking. If I realized that I smell bad after I even being in school. Panicking. I'll be panicking. So one thing about it, I'm not that's my worst fear, smelling bad. I like, so y'all ignore me, psychologically destroyed me because I was smelling, and you couldn't come up to me as a friend and tell me, girl, you smell a little musty. You did all of this because I was smelling, and you couldn't come up to me as a friend and tell me. To this day, I don't believe that. Y'all are trying me at this point. Y'all trying me. You try me. You try my patience. And they're like, I'm scared because I feel like you're going to be mad. I feel like you're going to lash out. You're going to be mad. Like you be mad at people when they come and bothering you. Like, you know, when they saw me getting bullied, they were not doing shit, obviously. And they were like, I'm scared that you will be mad at me. Like you be at people when they do that and that and that. I'm like, just say that you're just scared how I react because you think that I'm gonna start acting like a crazy black woman. Because that actually hurt me. It hurt me. Not the you smell part, because thank you for telling me, but you could have told me earlier. But it hurt me that I felt like they made me seem like a person that are aggressive and will attack them. One thing about it, I always stand by it. One thing about it, I will never fight a friend. Like, never like that. Will never jump a friend. Yes, I had it as a clickbait in the first part, but I would never do that. If I jump you, you are not my friend. You are definitely not my friend anymore. We never talking again. I'm never entertaining you, never talking to you again. Obviously, I have it. I mean, me and my siblings have had fights because it's siblings and we were tussling, yeah, stuff like that. We are very toxic though. But a friend, I would never do that because the thing is, if you my friend, why would I even want to be with you? I can just cut you off completely. I can cut you off. We don't need to have a contact. We can block. I can block that block button, bitch, immediately. I block. I'll be blocking. I don't know why I continue to be this friend because they were lying on my face. They were lying up on my face. Oh, so because I have bad hygiene, you couldn't come and told me that. That's why you didn't want to be my friend. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. You were musty yourself. Like, your hair was greasy. Your hair was greasy. I could have cooked food with it. Stop it. And one thing about it, dog was always having something on her head, and it was giving she was having lice. I was never trying her. Like, I could have told you I don't want to be your friend because you had lice on your hair all the time and trying to lie on us and trying to say, oh, it's not lice. It's just like it's just itching a little bit. I just had hair dust. Girl, you were having lice on your hair. Yes, indeed. You were having lice. And you was trying to come here and tell lies. Shut the fuck up. And you know those Victoria's Secret perfumes that you were using? It was not holding on. Like, I know that. They will scam y'all. You know the Victoria's Secret perfume? Bitch. Trauma. The Victoria's Secret perfume, my mom had like 4 of those. I was spraying them, bitch. The same second I was spraying them, the same second it was gone. Okay? So do not play with me. That was not the reason. The reason why you was not wanting to be my friend is because I looked different than y'all. I had a different skin color. This was about skin color, and that's my period. She was never having the same energy towards dog as much as she did me. She was always having an issue with me. And I swear it could have been because of my skin color. Because these two was not black. They were definitely not black. You have something, you have issues in your head, and you putting all your insecurities on other people. That's on period. Do not play with it. Do not play with it. Because I could have roasted you that day, but I didn't, because at the time I was mad insecure. I was not outspoken. I'm not outspoken. I'm gonna tell my shit. Y'all was trying me, and I'm gonna try y'all. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. they did too much. They did 3 match, they did 4 match, they did 5 match, they did 6 match, they did 7 match, they did 8 match, they did 9 match, and they did 10th match. They losing me. They lost me that day because I was having a little bad hygiene at 3rd grade because I was developing earlier and I didn't realize it because I was still a kid in my head. I needed to mature earlier because of this issue, and people were sexualizing me because of this issue. Yes, I may have been smelling. It was not that bad. I smelled worse. I started realizing that I was smelling when they said that, but my mom also used to complain about it. But it was never that bad. I have smelled worst that I was smelling. Do not play with it. And you was having lice in your hair. Yes, I'm petty. I'm gonna call it out. Do not come here and say it was dandruff, bitch. I was seeing insects on your hair with it. Racist ass bitches. Anyways, so this was in 3rd grade. They were bothering me. She tried to make me a Muslim. I was not having it, and I was always calling her out. One thing about it, that's why I stopped like even call people out because I was like, this is draining me so much. I'm like, I cannot change people. I cannot heal people. I cannot change people. Like, people gonna be the way they are the whole life. Like, no, like a lot of these girls that was trying me at the time, they're gonna be like that the whole life. So yeah, I was not having it. So boom, we was in 4th grade. Yes, I was still friends with them in 4th grade. I don't know why. I should have left these girls alone. I should have left the dope alone, but I was still being friends with them. And this was the last year, by the way. So this is the last part. That's why it's 2 parts, because I told y'all about 1st and 2nd grade. Now in 3rd and 4th grade. This story time going to be over after this. Sadly, it's messy, it's entertaining, but yeah, sadly, y'all can laugh about my trauma, y'all. It's cool. I'm cool with it. 4th grade, it was not as messy as 3rd grade. 3rd grade was the messiest year. It was the worst year of my life. It was 2015, by the way. It was when. Wait, what was the song that was trending? What do you mean? You know the time. And the baby lips. I remember I had the purple one once. Ooh, I had the white one. The ACO. What was the name? The lipstick. I can. Yeah, she was trying. They were trying me at 4th grade. Like I should have stopped being different in 3rd grade because what they did me, it was dirty. Remember, it was one time we had like a school trip. Like, it was not a school trip. It was like a outside day. You know, in our school we used to have like a little outside day. It was forest. We was in the forest, and they put us in group. Like, I was in their group. Thank God, because I'm mass. As already told you in the first season, the first video, story time. I had mass social anxiety at this time. Was bad, and I feel like these friends made it worse. So I was in their group, but they was still making me feel like I was not included, and that's why I feel like I had more bad issues because of that. They always made me feel like I was not included. They always made me feel like I was different. And I always feel like that, like, till this day with my friend group, because I don't think it's something they do. It's just something I feel because, you know, in my past friend group, it was always like that. It was like I always feel like not included and stuff like that. But I feel like certain friends in my friend group still do that. No shade with it, no shade with it. And that's why I'm not as cool with them as I am with other friends in my friend group. But that's, I see what I said. Don't share with it, don't share with it. Girls, it was one time, it was in the forest. We was in the same group, but they were still not including me. I was like, alright, like, here we go. I feel like I was done at this point. I was like, I was just taking all the shit at this point. I was like, I was done. Like, I did not care. At this point, I did not care. And I feel like in 4th grade, it was more like, I did not care. Like, if y'all do what you need to do, do what you need to do. I feel like this is what I got there. If I don't feel included, I just got to leave. I'm so sorry, bitch. I'm leaving. Or I'm not even going to be around y'all. I'm not going to force myself being included. It's just not what it is. I'd rather be alone than not included. and force myself being with people that don't really want to fuck with me. What? What is it today? What? Like, what am I talking about? Being with people that don't really want to be my friends and don't fuck with me. Like, so bad though. Like, I was obviously hurting, but I was just like suppressing. Obviously at this time it gave very much. I was depressed, but I was trying to act like I was okay. I'm cool. I'm okay. Chilling. When I went home, like, girl, you was depressed. You was crying yourself to sleep. You was not chilling. You was not okay. You should have went to talk to somebody, but you didn't. Because I feel like it was so embarrassing talking about vulnerability and being emotional. Because when I was younger, my parents always made me feel like if I cry is something that it's weakness. They always made me feel like that. So that's why I was like, never talk about anything. I was never talking about anything that was happening to me. I was like, I can go through this alone, but I couldn't, girl, because it made me the person I'm today, and I'm very mentally now today. So in fourth grade, I was still in this, like, I don't care. Like, Loki mentally, I knew soon we're not going to be friends, but I was trying to be like I care. Like, obviously when we stopped being friends in fourth grade, I cried myself to sleep that day probably, but the day after I was like, it is what it is. It's like, it is what it is. Like, fourth grade, it was not too much that happened. They were still doing the little weird shit that we doing. They would never include me. When they were together, they were never, like, they would talk about stuff that I did not understand of. They were talking about the stuff they did in the weekend, never included me. At this time, I was like, I do not care anymore. Like, I tried, it's, at some point, you just need to stop trying to fix shit. I've always tried to fix shit when I was like, but now at this point, at this friendship, I was like, I just gonna take this bullshit. I did cry a lot. Like, I remember in this focus, I was so depressed. Like, I was so unhappy. After this too, I was so unhappy, and at this time, my parents was going through a divorce, and these two didn't know that, and they was treating me like shit. It was just so bad. And now we're in fourth grade, like, the rights and wrongs, like, it was just so bad. They were treating me so bad, and then when this friendship ended, they were making me feel like it was my fault. Like, girl, it was never my fault. Y'all was acting weird. This whole friendship, all of these years, like, y'all was acting weird, and I was just taking it, and I was calling y'all out. I was trying to communicate. I was trying to fix shit, but y'all was not grown enough to communicate. Like, maybe I was too mature for these two girls. I'm just saying, or these three girls, but I do not care about that bitch. Pick me as hoe. Try me all the time. Like, girl, do not come for me. Like, no. I was just like, this friend group just drained me so much away. I was always rude towards this girl at this point because I was tired, I was done. I was always rude. I was always having an attitude at this time towards everybody because I was mad at the world because these girls was treating me like shit, and I was like always having an attitude. That's why I feel like they also felt like, oh, it's your fault. No, it's not my fault. I was mad, obviously, because I was unhappy. I was unhappy at home. I was unhappy at school. I was never having peace, and y'all was making my heart worse. It was bad. Y'all was making my life worse than it was. My parents was fighting. I was fighting with y'all. I was having an attitude towards y'all because this was obviously crying for help. Like, I was so miserable at this point, and then they decide, oh, this is your fault. It's your fault that this friendship didn't work out. No, it was never my fault. I was always trying to fix shit. I was always trying to communicate and to make this better for all of us, but y'all was always ignoring me. Icing me out. Yes, like, yeah, they was such a horrible friends close to me. I was so vulnerable, obviously. I was crying for help, obviously, because I was so rude towards everybody at this time, because I never felt heard at this period of time, and they never tried to hear me out. They never tried to hear my side. I obviously, when they were talking to me, I listened to their side, but it never made sense. I was questioning everything. Like, I was like, girl, why? Like, y'all could have just come up to me and told me as a friend. But instead, y'all was doing the same shit over and over again and ignoring me. I should have just left that friend group. You know, I always trying to fix shit, but, you know, it never works out. Do not try to fix shit. If somebody don't want to be your friend, they don't want to be your friend. If somebody don't try to communicate, they don't want to communicate, just leave. Like, I always been that. I always, since this situation, I was like, if they don't want to be my friend, they don't want to be my friend. I'm done. Like, yeah, if it was meant to be, it was meant to be. Yeah, this story time is over. I'm so emotional now, obviously, because I'm on my period. Also, let's remember that. That's why I literally started crying. My eyes started watering. I do not cry. I don't even have a heart. I don't even have empathy. What the fuck y'all talking about? I was not crying. What? Like, why y'all lying on my name? Like, I was never crying. Like, never that. Like, come on. Like, guys, I forgot to explain to y'all how we stopped being friends, but they basically called me or texted me, I don't remember, and told me, we don't want to be your friends anymore. And I tried to, like, argue with them, like, why, da da da. I wanted an explanation, and then they said, oh, we don't want to be your friends. And I was like, okay. Then I went home, cried, and my mom asked me what happened, and then I was like, they don't want to be my friends anymore. My friends at school. And she was like, my mom felt so bad for me. She was so supportive that day, but yeah, I absolutely cried myself to sleep that day, but the day after I was like, what the fuck? I don't care. Like, subscribe, comment, please comment. Like, I love reading comments. It's so fun. Yeah, like it. I love that y'all like it. Like my other video. More video to come. As I told y'all, podcast Friday going to happen. Maybe this Friday, but we're gonna see. But yeah, I'm so happy that y'all watching my shit. Like, I'm so happy that y'all fucking with me. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and then after that, hide your daddies. I love the outro. Hide your motherfucking daddies. Hide your motherfucking daddies. Single daddies.
When I leave, you want to keep doing this. But then when I come around, you don't want to post up. So, how about you just say it to my face, the things you've been saying about me? How about